Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for SUI price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. As we know, SUI of course was very impulsive lately, and we are currently probably of course looking for a wave 4. We're gonna see the probability between bullish and bearish scenario on the overview here for the daily. As you can see, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 probably. Of course, we would like to hit a wave 4 in between the 0.23 and the 0.38. But the problem is here, if we comes to the 0.38 fib level, which is a $2.25, this is your wave 1. And of course, this zone is not, of course, allowed for a wave 4 as an impulse, of course, to reach. And yeah, this would be, of course, creating an invalidation point for SUI. And that means your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be out in case, of course, you take the $2.25. The only scenario then left, of course, here is a finished A, B, and a C toward the upside, of course, for your blue count, and you're looking for a deeper correction as an A, B, and a C probably toward the downside. This is your bearish scenario where you would like to create a wave B, of course, here inside this scenario, 3 waves down, and then 5 waves up, continuation toward the upside, meaning 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and a C, bigger A, B, C. Right, so these are the scenarios between bullish and a bearish scenario here. Now another possibility can be, of course, a double 1, 2, that you have 1, 2, another 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. So we need to add this one as well. So let's add this new 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Of course, this is your orange scenario where you would like to seek after, of course, yeah, a wave 3 here, where this 1, 2 here in the yellow scenario, of course, can be finished somewhere here like that. Yeah. So the orange will finish as a first impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. With a wave 5 will finish a wave 3. Actually, your yellow scenario will transform here from this to wave 3, of course, like this. Yeah, and then of course 4 and a 5. Of course, this is your wave 4. Yeah, so these are the scenarios, guys, for the bullish 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 probably, or an A, a B, and a C. Well, this one will create kind of like a bearish scenario, hitting the 0.618. But don't forget, this is a confluence point with your wave 2 as well for the orange scenario. Yeah, so this is a perfect target for a wave 2 as well, taken from this wave 1 to the top of it, and bringing us, of course, for a lower price action. And this, yeah, so it's a point of confluence here for higher prices. Is it possible that we move so far? We're gonna see how this is gonna unfold, but basically we have to move inside it, of course. Now, if we are looking, yeah, inside this correction, of course, let's move to the downside in case this is a correction. So far, on the 4-hour chart, sorry, we have, of course, some several invalidation points here, right? We have already double 1, 2s, right? We see already double 1, 2s. So as you can see, 1, 2, yes, so A, B, and a C for your wave 2. And then we have a 1, 2, again, ABC expanding flat, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Now your wave 4, yeah, luckily it did not reach, of course, the wave 1, which is taken from here, because your wave 1 here is, of course, finished like lower. It is an expanding flat for a wave 2 here, and did not took, of course, the wave 1. And therefore, yeah, we saw this a massive wave 2 on the downside, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing a wave 3, of course, and currently you are in a wave 4. So your wave 4 can be, of course, finished here because this is the top. You did not get the final invalidation of bearish. So let's add invalidation of bearish. Okay. And then also let's add the price. I don't know why it's missing, by the way. It should be always there. This one is already done. So $4.4, of course, has to be your invalidation point, of course, meaning, of course, if we take this price, there is no bearish anymore, meaning this low will never be taken. We will move toward the upside. Yeah, it's not necessarily to move directly. It can, of course, reject and then continuation for higher. But we will not take the low, only if you take this price, right? And yeah, so if we are in 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4, your wave 4 can be, of course, here a triangle. Yeah, so probably we are still in a triangle formation, right? Here we go. This is your triangle formation, and yeah, if you take this low, that means, of course, invalidation of the triangle, because you are an A, B, C, D, and an E. Of course, in this case scenario, let's mark this A, B, C, D, and an E. And in this case scenario, you are looking, of course, for your wave E toward the upside, probably, still, to be unfold. And in this case scenario, if we unfold a wave E, of course, without breaking this, well, that's nice, by the way. So here, let's say invalidation of a triangle, yeah. So once you take this price, you are invalidating the triangle, yeah. And that means, of course, it's not totally bullish, because you still, of course, can create a W, X, and a Y. So even if it goes higher, it still can be a Y. You know, when you have here a zigzag, another zigzag, and a bigger zigzag for a wave Y, and then moving toward the downside. Yeah, so be careful. But this could be a very nice step, I would say, for bullish, toward the bullish, if we see much more higher prices. Yeah, if it moves for higher directly to here, that means, of course, definitely you are bullish. And you might be in a formation of 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Yeah, so probably, of course, because this is a low, we cannot really count an impulse, but you can count a leading diagonal, by the way. A leading diagonal, 1 2 3 4 5. That's very nice, huh? And you probably finish a wave 2, yeah, and then moving for higher. So this is your bullish scenario on the 4-hour chart, guys. Your bearish scenario, of course, you still have to take the low, because we are still inside an impulse. Yeah, this is a scenario. So yeah, that is very, very conflict between both scenarios, guys. We are in a very crossroad, very nice crossroad between bullish and bearish. Almost in all crypto market, yeah, and almost in all crypto markets. So it's very, very tricky and very, yeah, very critical right now. Yeah. So let's take a look on KGT for SUI. So yeah, as I expected, on the 15-minute chart, SUI is showing, of course, a bearish convergence, which is converging perfectly with the price action, and also at the same time showing double divergence for the bullish. We see a buy signal as well, also here and there. Very, very nice. Interesting maybe as well to see the CVDs here. So do we see a buyers? Yes. So we see buyers entering right now, guys. And this is a wave 2 probably in your bullish scenario, meaning and looking for buyers entering the market right now at the moment. So yeah, meaning could have a higher potential for bullish, guys. Yeah, so be careful with it. It might turn into a bullish scenario. So the problem is, yeah, you have to count this as WXY. If you are bullish, you have to finish this as WXY. So let's see how. If this is your W, X, and a Y, okay, very, very extended wave Y. But if you take a look at your wave Y, is not, yeah, it's not matching perfectly with your wave W. It's not really nice, right? Yeah, so very, very hard to say that we are in WXY. It looks like unfinished a little bit. Unless, okay, this is a scenario, guys. A, B, and a C, your wave C is an expanding diagonal, probably. And bottoming a wave 4 here. Yeah, so this is very, very high probability. A, B, and a C toward the downside and moving for higher. By the way, let's put this in, actually. Let's put this in. A, B, and a C. Yeah, so this is your probability here, I would say. A, B, and a C. For the bearish, let me put this into the bearish just to recognize it, that this is your bearish. Okay, let's say this is the case scenario. The problem comes again here. In this one, do we have an impulse? Is that a wave 1 2 3 4 5? Well, actually, yes, it can be. It can be. If we go to the 1-hour chart, it can be, yes, 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Your wave 4 did not interfere with your wave 1. Your wave 3 is not the shortest between the 1 and the 5. So yes, it is a very eligible impulse toward the upside, guys. So this can be considered 1-2 and another 1-2 here. Yeah, but knowing that the momentum is reducing, yeah, also lower the possibility again for the bullish, but still can be, guys, double 1-2 regardless to the momentum. Yeah. Because in double 1-2 you would prefer to see 1-2 and then 1-2, 3, 4, 5 momentum toward the upside, but the momentum is toward the downside here. However, we're gonna see what's gonna happen, guys. So let's take it step by step, and that's why I put these invalidation points and the prices. If we move higher, which it's supposed to be in both case scenario, because you are in bearish, you are in a wave E, so you need to see higher prices. Very nice, right? So, and then moving toward the downside. So anyway, you are looking for higher, but be careful from this wave. It can finish in the middle here, sometimes of the triangle, and move towards the downside directly, and sometimes it can overshoot just to overplay with the traders, and then moving towards the downside. However, overshooting this price action would be nice signal. Of course, you're not totally bullish, because you still can't form this as an impulse. Remember, A, B, and a C. So if this is an impulse, it can transform A, B, and a C, and then continuation toward the downside. Same correction, but in different shape. And of course, still looking for one more wave for lower. So be careful with it. Your confirmation for bullish can be given only over $4.4 for SUI to continue for higher prices soon or later. That was it for SUI. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.